county side. But it's not hopeless. We are working really hard to get our priorities in order. We're working with our partners. We've started bringing them in to help us do assessments. We're working through that assessment process still as we start moving into the repair process. We did just reopen 7 roads, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but I reminded my team this morning that on Friday we opened 7 roads, and think about the immense amount of work it had to get just to get those safe and assured that they were safe for people to actually use them. And we'll be doing sort of a rolling reopening of roads and trails, so we have another set that we are expecting to open this Friday, including close to or a little over 30 miles of trails, which we're really excited about because we know how critical that is to local citizens and also the visitors and tourism and everything that comes along with the values that we try to provide through the U.S. Forest Service. In terms of McDowell County, as we're developing those priorities, we've been working, Mr. Wood and Mr. Keller, to think through what will be safe to open and what we need to open to sort of ease some of those tensions in other places. And right now our priorities are the gateway trails near Old Fort. If you haven't been down there, there's quite a bit of damage, including a bridge that's still there, but facing the wrong way and a little outside of where it's supposed to be on the river. We're also looking at Catawba Falls. We're pushing through a contract to get some of that damage repaired and get it reopened as soon as possible. And I'm not sure if you saw, but the grand staircase at Catawba still stands somehow, barely even had a branch laying on it. So we're really grateful for that. We're also working through the process to allow timber salvage. It'll be near roadsides through the National Forest. We also have a letter, I believe, coming out as I'm speaking to allow firewood collection, which will be important, especially going into the colder months for local folks. So they will be able to do that without a permit. And then we are also working really closely with the North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission, figuring out there was quite a bit of damage to Armstrong Fish Hatchery, which is one of our permittees, and we are working with them to ensure that our trout populations are thriving as much as they can be. And I know that's a very quick, very broad overview, but I'm happy to take questions or
Comments or questions?
concerns.
Great presentation. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, Jenifer, have a good evening. Thanks so much for being here tonight. Let's move to our next item on our